Hi, I'm Dr. Michelle Pettigal of Second Chance Secrets and Secrets of Life and Death, and I empower motivational speakers, coaches, leaders, and change makers to monetize their message and their mission by creating high-end transformational programs that really make a difference. What I mean is that I help you to create a transformational program that allows you to have the impact and have your message have the impact that it's meant to have. So if this is of interest to you, I am looking for some really superpowered people who would like to work with me in my certification, my Second Chance certification program. And I'll be sharing more about that later on in this talk. What we're going to be talking about today is the Aquarian age. Yes, this is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Okay, you've been hearing about that for like, what, 50 years? I certainly have. And I understand that, you're like, okay, so what's the big deal here? Well, the big deal here is that there's a major change that's going to be happening, a major kickoff of this Aquarian age. Yes, we have been seeing the changes of the Aquarian age for about 50 years. But the big kickoff is happening next week when two huge planets move into Aquarius at the same time. And that's Saturn, which is the planet of limitations and structure, and the planet Jupiter, which is about expansion. So this is a big planet, and this is huge. And this, on top of being in the age of Aquarius, both of them are going to be in Aquarius in the age of Aquarius, you have this double effect that is going to cause a huge impact. So I'm inviting you to step up and embrace the Aquarian age. It's not going to go away. And the more you step up, the more you step into the Aquarian age, the more smoothly and more easily the transition is going to happen. On some level, the Aquarian age is going to be around for 2,000 years. So you're saying, well, what's the big deal? But right now is the moment to seize the action, to start making changes in your life. So what does that mean? What is Aquarius? What the hell is Aquarius? Aquarius is an air sign. It's air, as opposed to what we've been living in, which has been an earth sign, an earth mentality, which is heavy, it's ponderous, it's slow moving. Like Taurus, it moves slowly. Aquarian is fast, 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 fast. When I was born, I started birthing myself before the doctor arrived. That's been me from the moment I arrived, is fast, fast, fast. Fast thoughts. Sometimes my thoughts are so fast that I have a hard time catching up with them. That's why I love the internet. That's why I like computers, because I can start to put my ideas down fast. That's what I like about audio and video, is that I can put the ideas down quickly as they show up. So that's Aquarius. It's ether, it's the heavens, it's air, it's airwaves, it's the internet, it's thinking. Aquarius is an air sign, which is one of the thinking signs. It's about ideas. It's also about innovation and being unique. This is going to be very interesting. I'm going to explain a little bit more about that. But first of all, I want to say 2020 was not an accident, that we all suddenly had to get on the internet, and we had to learn how to communicate with each other over the airwaves, over the internet, over the digital medium, through air. I mean, it's like through air. It's just so amazing. And yes, it's been difficult because we do reside in our bodies, and our bodies do want to connect with other people on a physical level. And we're learning new things. And that's part of the Aquarian age. And the change is accelerating. As I said, Aquarius is all about being fast, fast, fast. And, but it doesn't mean, well, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that later. It doesn't mean being overwhelmed. Well, at times you will be overwhelmed, but that's okay. What you need to be is nimble, and you need to be resilient. Nimble means being able to move with the times, to be able to respond quickly. And resilient is that, well, let's face it, change is stressful to the body because the body is a material creature. And, the lower brainstem does not like change. It's scary because then you don't know what to do and how to get it right, and you want to get it all perfect. You're going to have to relearn the way in which you approached life. Now, that can be a challenge because for the last 250 years, we've been in the earth signs. In terms of the large planets, the earth signs. Every time Jupiter and Saturn came together, it was in an earth sign. Ponderous, slow moving, about acquisition of materials. We saw the Industrial Revolution. It was all about material and accumulating money and people getting in control and in being and consolidating power. And it was also about being like everybody else. Do you remember in high school when you wanted to be like everybody else, but you weren't because you were different? Well, this is now your time to shine. This is now your time to be brilliant, to be yourself. So I understand what it's like to feel like you're not enough or you're not good enough or you don't fit in, because I am an Aquarian sun sign, and I was born to a family, a mother who was Pisces, which is water, and a father who was a Virgo, which is earth. And I did not fit in. I thought, I loved them, but I didn't fit in, and they didn't understand me because I was lightning quick, fast, smart, sharp. And sometimes they said the wrong things, which is also an Aquarian aspect. So if you feel like you've been marching to a different drummer, then, that's because you lived in an age when everybody was supposed to be the same, when there was pressure from all of the community to fit in. Now you don't have to fit in. Now you don't want to fit in. Now you want to accelerate and share your unique brilliance. This is the new Aquarian business model. But it's going to take some rewiring. It's going to take some rethinking. It's going to take some healing. And it's going to take a community of like-minded people, and it's going to take connection to spirit. Those are all the things that you are going to need to use. So the body, as I already mentioned, does not like change. And also there are past experiences of how you made mistakes and you got in trouble for it. So you need to release those old patterns. You need to heal those old patterns. It's kind of like getting rid of all the shell that you put around yourself to protect yourself from being hurt. Well, now it's time to get rid of them, like barnacles on a boat. Clean those barnacles off so that you can shine. Your inner self can truly shine. It's also about giving. Aquarius is a very humanitarian sign. It's about the larger community, not just the family, the big community. So I never had children, because the world was my children. My clients are my children. I never needed to have children because I had a bigger community. So here's another thing that's really important. Now I'm saying there's this change, and the earth signs were about acquisition, material acquisition. That doesn't mean that you can't make money. That doesn't mean that you have to give everything away for free and that you don't get anything in return. Money is energy. Money is Aquarian, but it is how you use it. And money as energy will be attracted to the right kind of energy. So as you step into your authentic self, your unique self, the money will follow. It will come to you because like attracts like. So you need to tap into the ether. So I talked about the body, I talked about the energy, the ether, which is the heavens, to connect to your intuition, to source, to allow that to help you act as opposed to what's rational or logical or what mommy and daddy told you. It's about tapping into that source. And that I started to learn how to do that. I was attracted to dreams. I was attracted to being a dream interpreter and learning the symbols. And I learned to just listen to my thoughts and let them out. And that's what intuition is about. Learning to separate that higher thought from the thoughts of the community or the people that you grew up with. Now, of course, I also studied with a Sufi master for 35 years. And that all the practice there was about connecting to spirit. So that is the Aquarian age of connecting to source, connecting to spirit, connecting to intuition. So maybe you're thinking, well, I'm not Aquarian. I can't fit into this new age. Oh, poor me. Well, the fact of the matter is we all have Aquarian in our chart. It's all somewhere. And also every one of us, whatever your sun sign is, whatever any of your signs are going to have a place in the constellation of Aquarius. And I'm going to be talking about that more in the days to come. Now, maybe you're thinking, oh, fast. I was talking fast. It's going to move fast. It's not about you running faster. It's not about you pushing harder. It's about learning to connect to source and then taking action quickly. So, for example, last Thursday, Friday, I got the inspiration to sell my old DVDs from my film series, Secrets of Life and Death, to move them out because it was time to let them go. And I got the intuition to sell them for $1, which is exactly what I did. Whether you bought one or you bought three, because there was a 3-part series, I sold them for $1. And in the next day, somebody called me up and said, I'm taking them all. And they took all of them. They're all gone. They're all finished. And I feel so light and I feel so uplifted. So part of Aquarius is getting rid of all the heavy baggage, letting go, being light, flying. So the other part of it is, maybe you're worried about money. I already told you it's about energy. Energy follows energy. But maybe you're still worried. Well, here is the cool thing. At least if you want to connect with me and you want to learn from me, is that my model is high end. It's not about getting lots and lots of people, which is what I find is exhausting. Too many people. Even though Aquarius is about large community, it's also about connecting intensely. Well, maybe that's my Scorpio rising. I want to connect with people very individually. I want to only connect to those people who are right, that are resonant, that are in alignment with me. And you may be feeling the same way. You don't want to get out there and sell to a lot of people. You want just to have the right people. And the right people will come because they will resonate with you, which is Aquarian, is being in alignment. Not salesy, being truthful. And finally, if you do feel resonant with some of the things I'm saying, and I know I'm speaking really fast, I'm like totally into my Aquarian energy right now. It's very high, it's very excited, it's very happy. Go ahead and check out my website, secondchancesecrets.com, or you can go ahead and join my Facebook group, which is Share Your Brilliance Trainings. But if you're not into Facebook, you can join my YouTube channel and you will also get my trainings, because I'm just the first time I am doing my first YouTube live. And that is also Aquarian, is taking chances, taking risks, trying new things out, not being foolhardy, but trying new things out. So that's all I have for today. It was a little longer than I intended. Be brilliant. Have a fabulous rest of the week. And bye for now.